Marshmallow Fanboy back with another review, this time of All Elite Wrestling's Unrivaled Collection, Darby Allin. He's a Target exclusive. It comes with the TNT title belt. When AEW first started having figures, they were real difficult to get. I'm sure some of you were a little bit frustrated by trying to get some, and Darby Allin was very difficult to get because he is very popular. I happened to see him on the Target website. I didn't know there was a Target exclusive Darby Allin at the time, and I ordered a hold on him. I went and got him, and I'm super happy to have him. I'm a fan. I had never heard of him before AEW. I hadn't really heard of AEW before it was on television. I'm not tied into the wrestling community that much, though I am a fan. But I love the packaging on AEW figures. I like the sort of the ornate stuff. I like the red foil for Target. Super cool. I like the gold foil on the sides. I like the portrait. Every time they come out with a different Darby figure, he's got different black and white makeup on. I don't hate that at all. It gives him a point of difference. I do wish there had been a little indicator of when this happened, when he was dressed like that, when he had that makeup and everything else. It's cool to have a little thing that has maybe his signature on it, but it would have been cool on a trading card or just sort of something that you could cut out of the back. But of course, this back is would be obnoxious to cut out, or maybe not. Maybe some of you guys are already doing it. Let me know in the comments if you're doing that, and maybe I will join you because of the peer pressure. So anyway, that is Darby Allin in the package. He looks great. Has that only at Target logo there. But of course, there's so many cracks and crevices in this thing that you tilt it a little bit and everything disappears. But very cool. Let's take it out and see what we think. Okay, now that he's out of the package, let's talk about the Target exclusive Darby Allin from AEW's Unrivaled collection. First, when he was in the package, he was banded up with the belt, and it was good. There was sort of a clear wrap around his torso, and if you wanted to display him with the belt, you could leave it like that. It was really nicely posed. I really like the way that AEW figures tend to be posed in the package. I think the skateboard was posed in the package also like that, but it's easy enough to get into his grip and out of his grip. Really cool, like wear and tear on the board. The tape sort of doesn't go all the way to the ends. Looks very sort of homemade and well worn. The other side looks weathered also. And it looks like that's a CM Punk image on the back. I don't know if you could see that. Let's see that clearly, because it's got black hair. Either that or it's like a Drew McIntyre photo. But it's probably more likely CM Punk. It looks like CM Punk with half a skull. So it looks like, yeah, the pink wheels, very on brand. And he has two closed fists. I left the open grips on him because I wanted to hold the belt and the skateboard, but he has those available. The belt is really nice. The belt has come with a few figures, but it's still really nice to have. Really nice shine to it. Really nice details on the side plates. The AEW logos on the side. I don't know if that second plate is supposed to be sort of a Darby Allin plate. It's impossible to see it, so I'm not sure what that says. But little AEW logo on the top of the belt, and a TNT in the middle in champion in red. All clearly visible. Really nice. And of course, Darby comes out with different paint on him. So it's never sort of the same from match to match. So I don't know what match this was from. I'm guessing from the skateboard. Maybe it was from his feud with CM Punk, but I can't absolutely be sure. He's got the necklace, which he'd probably take off during a match, so you could pop his head off, take the necklace off. I'm going to leave it on. See, yeah, just really nice with the paint. Because like I said, he's got different paint every match, like a different skull face. So whenever you get a Darby Allin figure, you're getting a completely different set of paint on him. I think that's super impressive. He's the only Darby Allin figure that I've managed to get. I haven't hunted the others down hard, but I remember when the first 2 or 3 waves came out and they were just untouchable. They were unfindable. So let's see. His head goes all the way around. Is that true? It doesn't feel like his head goes all the way around. Oh yeah, it does. It kind of comes up off the neck a little bit. So let's see. Let's see. His head goes... Oh, I just took it off. Okay, that's why. I thought maybe there were... You know what? While his head is off, let's take his necklace off. That's what happened. His head came off. So his head doesn't go all the way around unless his head comes off. But let's see what we've got for... Whoop, I took his head right off. But look, the ball joint on top of the head goes all the way back. So I imagine his head's got to go pretty much back too. You put his head on like that. It's not very stable, but you could do it. Well, actually, that's not bad. His head is staying on. Okay, so you can look down to a severe degree. And that's great. Oh, his head is barely on. That's why. So the ball joint moves up and down. So you're getting maybe mid-range. He can look kind of straight ahead, and he can look down without his head falling off. There's a tattoo, I think, on the back of his neck. It's just barely visible there. I don't know what that says, but it's there. Okay. So let's see. Wingspan. Boom. Put the arms out. And about average for an AEW figure. And he's got some sort of paint wash on the bicep, which is really nice. It's a really nice touch. Bicep swivel. He's got double elbows. He's got a hinge in his hand, which is interrupted by the flesh color in the hinge, and there's flesh color on the other hand, on the other end of the hinge. I feel like they could have painted that hinge. I feel like no matter how you put the hand, there's always a little bit of flesh tone showing. So that's kind of, It's not a big complaint. It's probably not going to affect how you pose him or how you handle him. Let's see, black nail polish on both hands. The fully tattooed hand, the one that just says drug. Let's see. See, there's a twist in the waist. Sorry, not in the waist, but in that joint underneath the rib cage. And of course, he can look up using the rib cage, look down using just that rib cage joint. The waist, I don't want to twist that too much. I have a history of taking figures apart at the waist. So let's see. Ball and hinge joint for the legs. Very nice. Do they drop down? Like, I've seen some figures have drop down joints, but no, not that one. Okay. So thigh swivel. Nice. Double knees. He can't quite kick his own butt, but the feet have hinges, and there is a little bit of swivel. There's a little bit of swivel in the foot, which is nice. And that is CM Punk, or not, that's not CM Punk at all. That is Darby Allin. It's a really cool figure. It's my first Darby Allin figure. Generally, I'm more of a female wrestling figure collector, but I've sort of branched out into some of the guys, and this is a very cool figure. Darby Allin is a super exciting wrestler. He is a lot of fun to watch. And this figure is awesome. If you can get the Target exclusive, and as I recall, it wasn't difficult. I picked it up in person. I think I ordered it for pickup, so I can't tell you if it was real easy to get as far as delivery or anything. But I haven't heard a lot of complaints about not being able to get to it. So if you can, this is an awesome figure, and he is recommended. So until next time, enjoy your toys.